Hi, and welcome to Studio SN. My name is Sara Naumann, and today we're going to create a background with Dylusions. Stencils are a really great tool to use in combination with sprays like Dylusions. They give a completely new layer of dimension and they make fantastic backgrounds. And I've used a background that's been sprayed and stenciled on this card here. And you can see I've used two different colors of spray. So I've got the pink and the purple. And then the circular pattern that you see on here is from a stencil. So it's super easy to do. Let me show you how easy it is. First, I'm going to protect my work surface. And you can see I've got a craft sheet on here as normal. But then I also am using a repurposed cardboard box that, as you can see, has been used and well used for spraying. And I do this because the cardboard will absorb some of the excess spray that kind of goes everywhere and minimizes the mess. And then also because if I need to let something air dry, I can just lift it off my work surface and set it aside somewhere. I'm working with a plain white cardstock, and then the two colors of Dylusions that I'm using, this is the Funky Fuchsia and this is After Midnight, so a really pretty pink and purple. The thing with the Dylusions is that they are very rich, very vibrant colors. So when it says Funky Fuchsia, it means it is Funky Fuchsia. And the color is just going to be as bright and vibrant as that name suggests, which is great. The spray is really easy to use too. So you just take off the cap and then you've got this pump spray. Generally what I do is I hold it away probably 6, 7, even 8 inches away. And I hold it at an angle from my paper. So I'm not, right on top of my paper spraying straight down. That tends to flood the paper perhaps a bit more than you might want. And when you get ready to spray, just a few quick, firm pushes on the nozzle. So I'm going to do 3 spots on here. I'm coming in right away with another piece of cardstock, and I'm going to put this down and blot my Funky Fuchsia. I'm just going to smooth this down, and then I've got a reverse image on here. I'm going to take this piece and set it aside and bring in my stencil. And this is a 6x6 stencil from the Crafter's Workshop. This is the Tiny Circles pattern. And you can see it's a bit irregular, so it's not all circles. It is all circles except for a few like interrupted patches on here. So it's a really cool all over design. So I'm just going to put this down onto my already sprayed piece. You can tape it down if you want to. I generally just set it down. And then I'm going to come in with my After Midnight. And again, just a few quick blasts. Then I'm going to bring my original piece back and put that down and smooth it down. And then when I lift, I've got, once again, 2 coordinating backgrounds. So I could use either one for my background of my card. This is the one that I used on the original card. By the way, then when you have your stencil, what's nice about the Dylusions is you can just rinse off your stencil with water and the spray just comes right off. It's really, really nice. You're not going to be scrubbing off any stuck on color. So I've got my 2 pieces on here. As I mentioned, this is the one that I used on my background. So let me bring back in my card and you can see what I did with it. I trimmed it down and then coordinated it with bright green. And I think the combination is just a really bright, fun kind of pop art effect. But it's a really nice way to get a bunch of different layers all on one piece of paper. So I've got my pink, I've got my purple, I've got the circles on here, which is really cool. This stamp here, the sentiment is one from Inkadinkadoo. I've had this stamp for forever. It probably looks familiar to some of you. It's been around for a while. It's still available. And I just love the sentiment, so I thought I would use it with this card. Accented also with 3 teal brads, and then this is put up on foam tape. And I put some black ribbon around here and then put it all onto a black card. So this is how to combine stencils and sprays. I hope you enjoyed today's segment. For more inspiration, please do stop by my website at saranaumann.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.